What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of All the Mods Expert. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. And as you can probably see behind me, I've been doing some clearing up. Like I said in a couple episodes back, maybe it was the last one, maybe it was before, we can't really fit anything in those houses anymore. So I decided, well, we're gonna flatten the ground and that way we're gonna be able to build some things like a building and stuff like that. I've got already an idea of what I want to build. So I'm probably going to do like a little bit of an oasis, so I'm going to put like some green and stuff like that. The only thing is it's going to be using chisel and bits, just because it's easier to do, you know, houses like that. Currently I am doing some downstone plates because I want to go into the next tier of what we can do. We kind of like this to grind stuff, but there's better ways to grind stuff. And this will probably be our next step. In my inventory, you can probably determine that I've done a couple of tools. We have the sword here that is the Manuelin broadsword. We had the Manuelin rapier. And if we look at both, they both have the same thing. They both have the same pieces. They both have everything the same. They both have the same modifiers that I place on them, lock and 2 sharpening, so 2 times the quartz. And if we look at this one, it does 8.63 and this one does 15 damage. So the person, I think Lord, was right. This is the better weapon. It does work well with pretty much anything. Also, this hammer, as it turns out, the paper one is better. Some people say that like you can do paper and then remove the paper and it's gonna keep the like modifiers. Well, I want to test that. So we're going to do a simple test of like a pickaxe or something, because I would think that it would be considered as a, you know, as an error in the mod, and it should be fixed, because, you know, when you think about it, it doesn't make much sense. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough. Okay, no, I might have enough. So we're going to do this. So I've been told to do a full one with paper, and then you replace the tools in it. So as you can see, I've got 5 modifiers, and then you replace the things straight away. So what we're going to do is we're simply going to test it, and it shouldn't remove anything. So this one still has 5 modifiers. Huh. I am surprised. But it also has writable 2, which kind of seems to mean that it doesn't take the 3rd one, because this one has writable 2 and this one has writable 2. So then if, let's say, we take this and replace it again, there we go, 4. So that is what I mean by it is not going to work. You lose your modifier when you do a full tool. You can only go up to writable 2, so even if you make like things like that don't work, it's just not gonna matter. So there you go, guys, it's debunked. Alright, so don't do your full tool out of paper. That's where I'm going with this. Also, I've upgraded to diamond chest because I found a lot more gold. I did go mining, as you can probably determine by this chest. I still have more gold. I should probably go put that in the smeltery. I've been doing bronze, I've been gathering some more material. So a little bit of everything is still in there. Bronze, 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 bronze. We still have 2 of these that can be done. And there was like 8 ingots or something like that. So we're starting to get a little bit more material, which is cool. And the next thing I want to say is I've been trying to understand what was the next step in this mod pack, because the book doesn't say much. It pretty much tells you where we went, and after that there's nothing. Like, I mean, absolutely nothing. I do need some torches, so we're gonna go with this. Sticks in here, and that should give us 2 stacks. Perfect. And this is because I still need to torch a couple of places over there. It's still not all torched up, but I had to flatten the whole ground here. I was hesitating to do a little bit further, but I'm like, meh, I think we've got enough space. Okay, so over there, there's still a need. It should go down when I place it. Perfect. I keep placing it everywhere. The floor is going down. So I've like done a whole area. Like flattened, I repaired my tool. As you can see, I've got like night slime and cobalt to repair things. And it is pretty efficient because you only need 1 to repair your tool. You don't need to like have all the material. So at some point, like when you're going to repair your tool, it's going to take more cobalt if you use the ingots. But if you use the sharpening tool, it seems to only take 1 every time. So I don't know if it's right or I've just been not far enough to get the need of using more, but at this point I only need to use 1. There we go. I knew there was more needing to be lit up in the area. I've also started killing a lot more mobs, just because that sword is OP as hell. And I've got a little bit of ender pearls from it, so that is pretty cool. So yeah, I like the clearing job we did. Today what we're going to do is we're going to work on IC2 because this seems to be the next step. If we look here, we need the iron furnace, so we need iron plates. I believe I should have iron plates, copper plates, and I've got bronze plates. And I should also have this one in here, Dawnstone plate. I will tell you something, guys, be aware of this. I think it's an error in the mod. I don't know if it is, but if it is, just be aware of this. If let's say, no, this one is smeltable. Let's say we have this block, sandstone. You can't smelt sandstone in there. But if you place it in there, oops, for some reason I had one in there. They're gonna go in. There you go. So you see it went in? It's sending amber. It's using actual amber trying to smelt this. But it can't. So it's just using ambers indefinitely. And currently, like, I had pretty much double that. And it went through it. Because I didn't see that this thing was in there. So just be careful. It should be that when there's something that shouldn't be smelted, it shouldn't activate. But it seems that it's not made like this. Alright, but let's do the first things first. There's a couple of things I want to do. This thing here will give us power since it's a generator, so we need to do a furnace. I should have a furnace somewhere already done. There we go. Not like that. Like this. So there we go. We've got the furnace. The next thing we're going to do, we need to do these here. So pretty much just slime balls and copper. Things that we have. Let's take this and slimes. I've got no idea where I placed that. I've got some here. There we go. Let's do this and do one of those. There we go. And then we need to put a redstone around it. Perfect. I believe that was the only 4. Yeah, okay, you need 4, you need a bucket and some iron. I've got the bucket, I've got the iron, and there we go. We've got a generator. I believe we can make... Machines can be harvested with pickaxe safely. The wrenches... Oh, okay. Whew. Okay, that's the thing I was a little bit afraid of. Okay, so let's put that back in there. We're gonna keep those. But it isn't the only thing I want to do. There's something ATM. It's for all the mod. And there's a generator using amber. So I want to try this. We need to do this. So we need ingots of these. 1, 2... And 1, 2, let's do this, bam, and then we're gonna go and make some of those. It's gonna go around it. And this is going to give us one of those. In Embers, I'm going to make another Ember activator. So we're going to need a couple of blocks for that, but that shouldn't be too bad. We're going to take a stack of this thing. Bam. Perfect. Should be enough. Oh, by the way, being able to sleep in this mod pack, so much better. So, okay. I need some coppers that I have. I need some of those, and I believe I need more than that. No, I don't. What am I talking about? Alright, there we go. We've got an Ember activator. We'll need some Ember receiver and Ember... And I need some Calmanite plate. Which I don't have, but I do have... these. And these are gonna make plates. Let's make 16, and we're gonna make them dry, because I think it's the only way. Yeah, alloy smelter, redstone smelter and stuff. So let's hang them to dry. There we go. So it's going to take a couple of times. But let's do the next machine then. We're gonna go back in IC2, and the thing that we really want is a metal former. This thing here. So, copper gear. This thing, so you need a basic gear, and then you need to make copper around it. You need 2 Tinker's hammer. Then you need this thing, which is just plates. So let's do the machine frame. And you need these. So you need a chest, hardened leather, which is wax. What? You need... you need candleberries? How do you get candleberries? I presume you can get them from something. Let's see, do I have candleberry seeds, something? No, so I'm going to have to go get some of that. I didn't think about this thing here, the hardened leather. The pressured wax, I didn't think about the fact that we needed this. So I'm gonna go find some candleberries. Alright guys, so I've got everything now to finish the crafting. I believe we've got the metal former. And for some reason we keep the Tinker's hammer. And the other one that I wanted was the Embers emitter and stuff. So this one I'll only take one, and this one I'll only take one. Well, can I make one of each? I just need more copper, which I do have. There we go. So that should be perfect. The only thing is I do not want to put this in there. It is different. So we're going to put the generator next to the metal former, because normally, I think I'm going to place them here for the moment. Normally these are EU machine, and this should produce RF. So we're going to test this. One out first. We needed hopper. And the metal former, why we want it is because we want to make cables. I was looking into my chest where I got pretty much everything, and this thing we can make some windmill thingy doodler, because you can make the windmill, and then you can make the improved windmill, and then with this you can make the improved windmill thingy doodler. Wait, you need steel ingots. Okay, I've got that. And so with this, we're going to be able to make power, which was kind of my plan, and then it kind of got ruined. By the way, it was easy to find those, the candleberry. I went to spawn and punched grass. Wait, why am I... Why do I... Oh my god! The rotten flesh in there. Why? Why did I have rotten flesh? That was bad. Okay, so let's put these in there. We're gonna need more of this, more of that, more of that, more of that. Okay, so we're gonna go like this, like that, like this, like that. And we need coffee. There you go. Well, espresso. Oh, there's one missing. What did I have? I think it was like cooked something. Cooked potatoes, maybe? I don't mind. Cooked potatoes it is. Alright, let's put these back in there. I don't know, it seems that when you finish what's in the lunchbox, it picks up stuff around. So, yeah, gotta be careful with that. And of course I didn't grab the stupid hopper. Hopper in here. Boom. Perfect. Okay, let's put that there. Let's do this. And let's do there. And of course I forgot the lever. I keep forgetting everything. Okay, lever. I've got one here, and we're also gonna grab a stack of coal. Just because this is going to be useful if this thing, which I highly think it will work. Yeah, this thing's not getting any power at all. So it's going to go with this. So this thing now has power, and what you can do is come here and you can see the recipes, and we can make these copper cables. And the copper cables are going to be useful because we can then make, that was this one, which we can then make a copper coil block. And this one can be changed into a kinetic dynamo. Yeah, and this one can, can be used to do a lot of different things. So I'm a little bit disappointed in here, so... Oh wow, wait. Oh my god, I lost a stack of stuff. You gotta be kidding me when it goes in and... Oh man, Embers is annoying for that. Okay, well, at least we got a machine, so that's pretty cool. So let's place these in there. It normally makes sound. It doesn't seem to be wanting to make sound. Okay, so with the kinetic dynamo, I believe you can make a water wheel or something. Kinetic, there we go. That one, you can make a water wheel, and the water wheel will give you RF, and then you can use it for other things. But what's the most important thing is now we have power. This thing can... A shovel? What? This thing is a shovel. Is the best thing to get that one. Really? Really? This is the best thing? Okay, so let's then look at ATM. And ATM, there's a couple of things that are pretty cool that you can do. You can get like all those rocks from the minerals that you find, and they're everywhere. And these minerals... Oh, I can't see the recipes. Oh, they removed it? Did they remove it? I don't think they did. Everything's still there. Okay. Well, we're gonna work on those machines. I want to make them. I want to explain a little bit how they work and why I'm doing all this. Okay, so we're gonna need a couple of those. That means we need glass. I believe I made glass. Maybe I did not. We're gonna make some. Okay, so let's see this one. Item cabinet, we need that again. Okay, comparator and iron in 3 buckets. Okay, so let's just grab a stack. We're gonna put these in there since we don't need it. Oh, I also made a bag. Pretty easy. Bookshelves, this, 4 XP. And the rest you can see. Okay, so the comparator, I believe I should have everything. This, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Let's do this. Bam, bam, bam. That there. This over here. Perfect. Now we're gonna need to have... Okay, maybe I don't have more. I thought I had more buckets. Turns out I might have been wrong. Not that one, that one. Alright, so we've got one on the machine. Perfect. The next machines need some glass. Okay, so this one needs this. Like that. And needs a furnace. Which I don't have. Oh, but do we probably have nether brick? We don't. But I can do home nether? Something like that? I believe it's next to the fortress. Or in the middle of it. Perfect. Okay, so let's grab a couple of this brick. So we can make some furnace. I can't see anything. We're going back. I don't want to die. Okay, perfect. So this should be enough. So let's do home. And we're back home. Perfect. So let's make like 8 furnace. And sure, I get this because I never crafted one. I found them in villages. Okay, so there we go. Now we have the lab oven. These can go in there. This we're gonna keep. This can go there. We need more glass. Perfect. Oh boy. Okay. I thought I needed only one. Turns out I need more. Crushing gear. Need 2. We need another comparator. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Let's do this. Okay. And we've got the hopper. Perfect. So now we've got 3. We need 4 machines to be exact. This one I'm not going to make it right now because it is for later. It's after everything. The one thing that I want while this cooks, and I need RF cables. And I don't know what to use. I don't know what's in the pack. Oh. Cable? Oh, we've got those cable. These do EU. This do everything. Need steel. Kilojoule. It won't do RF, I think. Okay, maybe pipe? Oh. I don't know which one to use, to be honest. It's... conduit? Ah, we do have conduits. But I would need to do this, conductive iron, which means... There's no way to mix it. Okay, I guess it's not conduit we're gonna use. Okay, we're gonna try the mechanism one. Okay, so it was steel. So I've got steel here. And redstone. So 2 steel, 1 redstone. Basic. There you go. Okay, we got some glass, but I can't make the last one. So let's just test this. Just to make sure it transfer RF. We're gonna use this here. Place that there. Place those machine in front. So they're really different machines. But they're pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna place that there. Place that there. Receptor on top. And of course I left my thing over there. I don't have one here. We're gonna bring one of those. We're gonna see how much power we can get from it. Huh. They're in here, perfect. And let's see what we can do. I kind of need this. And lever on top. Okay. Of course, I don't have a hopper anymore because I used it for crafting. Huh. Chest. And I should have the iron. That's not a chest. Okay, let's get there. Come on. It seems to be all over the place today. We're gonna place one of those. Doesn't seem to be even giving RF. The hell? This thing should be getting RF. Oh no, I forgot. There's an update you need to do. An upgrade for the machines. If we go in ATM, this thing here is the thing you need, so... Of course. So we can't do that. Okay, we need to do this first. So I guess it's going to be the other thing to power things. Energized fuel blend. This is what we're gonna do then. Oh man, this thing is so complicated. Okay, and we needed some coal. Energized fuel blend. Bam! If we don't have enough, I don't know when we will. Because this is a lot of it. Ah, so again, this thing and I can't power it. Okay, so let me a little bit explain what's going to happen. We need a crushing gear. If we got the crushing gear. Okay, so the crushing gear is just like this. It's no, we don't have place for two. Let's grab a chest to remove this thing. We're just gonna place a chest next to it just so we can store our fuel. Okay. Oops, it's true. So to transfer everything, it's Control-Shift-Click. I'm just used to doing a double click. Okay, so crushing in there, and then you can put this, and as you can see, it fills this thing up with power. But you need those crushed ores that are like literally everywhere. These things, the uninspected one. And these are going to turn into like small cubes. So you see it's going to work. It's going to go over. And bam, it's going to turn into sulfate mineral thingy. So then you take those and then you need to place them here. But the problem is you need to have sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, and hydrofluoric acid. To make those, you need to use this thing here. So if we show the recipe, so you're going to need water with a sulfuric base, this thing. So you need sulfur in a chemical flask, or lapis with a chemical flask. Then you're also going to need the hydrochloric acid, which is sulfuric acid, this thing, with sodium chloride. So you need salt with this thing. And then we need hydrofluoric acid, which needs sulfuric acid again, and fluoric bearing, which need fluoride, which you need these to make. You do understand the point that it makes no sense. So to make this, you need to turn granite in a crushing gear and get it fluoride. So that's how you make it. I know it's complicated, but that's how you do. So if I believe I should at least get one granite. Yes, I do have one granite. So this is going to get us started in there. I don't have power anymore, so let's just do this. There you go. Give us one. I hope they stack. Okay, they do stack. So this is going to be helpful for us. I might make more than one of this, simply because it's going to be, you know, going in and out and stuff like that. So I believe I should make more than one of this one. When we can make the upgrade for DRF, it's going to be powered by a machine like this. But if you looked, one Ember thing actually filled up this thing 4,500 RF, so that's pretty cool. This thing here will be able to get our stuff. I'm probably going to make another machine next to it. It's going to be the compressor, because I'm pretty sure it isn't... Oh, no, I cannot make the compressor. I can't make that yet. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much going to be it for today. So I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you loved it, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.